off to a start. I'm off to a late start tonight. I just slept in and I was basically lazy. But I'm here to start my night. Well, it's 1:37 in the morning, so I guess I'll start my morning with a drink. I have here another Goodridge and Williams. This one here is 100% rye, and it's also aged in wine and bourbon barrels. 750 mils, 40% alcohol by volume, and this is made by Goodridge and Williams in Delta, BC. So just a quick hour and a half ferry ride and a 20-minute drive from here, or more than that. Anyway, just across the water from where I am. They're on the mainland, see, and we're on Vancouver Island. Yeah. Oh, look, I opened it backwards. Get all this plastic stuff off here. All this stuff. Chuck that away. We got a real cork with a wood topper. Or is it a real cork? Maybe it's synthetic. Let's have a look. Come on. It's a synthetic plastic kind of cork. And we have a Glencairn. It's not quite a quig-sized dram, but it will do. Oh, it's hard to get back in there. Okay. And a bit of dust on the top. What are the details on this here? Here we are. Goodridge 100% rye, $69.99. So $3.50 for goods and service tax, plus $7 BC liquor tax, plus 10 cents bottle deposit, plus $69.99 is $80.59 out the door. 40% non-age statement, $80 out the door. But I was curious, so I had to kind of try it. What does it say on here? It's a kind of brass golden colored lettering on a green background. I don't like brass lettering because it's got no contrast with anything. It's hard to read. Goodridge and Williams is proud to present this beautiful expression of single grain 100% rye whiskey. The copper hue gives a hint to the spirit's complex, full, and spicy character. How? I don't know. Notes. Oh, tasting notes. No. And forget about that. Bottled by, or distilled by, G&W Distilling Inc., Delta, BC, Canada. Product of Canada. Info, phone number, return for refund. And over here on the front it says number 013 of 1. I don't understand that. It's made in Canada. And that's about it. So, what was it? $80.56. Yeah. Right away, it smells like rye. I'm getting a minty, minty kind of note on the nose. Minty and butterscotch. Minty butterscotch spicy. Some vanilla, no fruits. I mean, it's 100% rye. But was it done in a column still? Was it done in a pot still? I don't know. And how long was it aged? Was it aged a couple of years? Was it aged as much as 5 years? That's 40% alcohol by volume. I wonder if it's definitely butterscotch, vanilla, spicy. Also reminds me of rye bread. The rye bread that you would put smoked meat on in Montreal with yellow mustard. Yeah, there is a minty note to the rye. You definitely get the graininess, spiciness. I like the nose. I like it a lot. What am I going to get on the palate with this 100% rye? Huh. It comes in smooth, but ends spicy. It has a spicy finish. It's also a little hot for 40% alcohol by volume. That is a sign of youth. Now I'm getting butterscotch vanilla. I'm going to have to do that again. Yeah. Yeah, at first it comes on smooth, not too viscous, but a little bit on the slippery alkaline side. And as soon as I swallow it, it transitions to this spicy rye. A lot of spices. It hangs on for quite a while too. And it gives a bit of a hug. For a 40%er, it's pretty hot. Let's see what their tasting notes are. Notes of butterscotch, licorice, almond, and black pepper. Pepper, definitely pepper. I don't know about the licorice. Come from a double barrel finish using American bourbon barrels and Canadian red wine casks. It has all the sweet and spicy characteristics of a classic Canadian rye whiskey. Yeah, it has, but it's a little hot on the hot side. And How long was it in the wine barrels? Okay, now that I come back to the nose, I get a little bit of that wine character, but it doesn't. Yeah, okay, it covers the rye a little bit. Maybe I'll pick up licorice more after the fill level goes down and after it's settled a little bit, because now it's still pretty hot. Okay, after it's been open for a little while, I am getting some of that licorice note, which I didn't get at first. The power of suggestion. I wonder if a little bit of water will settle it down a little bit. I don't usually add water to something at 40%, but surprisingly enough, it was another Goodridge and Williams whiskey where the water actually improved it. It took away the bitterness that I was experiencing at the end. Was it bitterness or some kind of harshness? Yeah, I think it was a bitterness. What does a little bit of water do to this one? Oh, okay. Adding water to this one adds more of the wine influence. It gets rid of some, it cuts the harsher parts of the spice. Now I'm getting more of a oaky, woody note, which I wasn't getting before. And definitely the influence of the wine cask is much more pronounced on the palate than it was before. Before it was just smooth to come in and then spicy to leave. Now with a little bit of water, I'm getting more of the nuances and a little more of the a little bit of dark fruit. A lot more butterscotch. Oh yeah, that tamed it a lot. That settled it down. So I can predict that what this is going to be like after the level has gone down somewhat. It will be easier to drink, a little less spicy, and a little bit more fruity and notes of licorice. And yeah, the pepper notes are still there, but they're not so strong. Ooh. I don't recommend drinking this one neat, at least not on the neck pour. We're going to see how that changes with time. Interesting. Cheers.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.